Greetings and welcome back to Factorio. I'm KatherineOfSky, and I think that we're going to start off this episode with a little bit of exploration, because I don't actually know what is the status of the land over here. If it continues going upward, do I need to turn the bus? So I just want to explore a teeny little bit before we get to the rest of the playthrough. And if you hear the cats, they are very active this morning. They're quite excited because last night they caught a mouse. It was a teeny little bitty baby mouse that snuck in from outside, I suppose, as I was bringing the groceries in yesterday. And but they were so very gentle that they were literally catching it and then releasing it in the kitchen just to let it run and play with them. But it didn't have a scratch on it, so my mom and I quickly sprang into action and took the mouse outside before they could decimate it completely. So anyway, so we have now found out things while I've been talking about this stuff. And it looks like I definitely do want to turn my bus a little bit, at least. At the very least. I can, do I have any grenades? I have no grenades. Oh, no. We have no grenades. But while I was loading the game, the research finished, so let's get some underway. Some power poles would be nice. Oh, that was the one that I was working on. I remember that I stopped a research mid processing, and I forgot which one it was. So, landfill. Hello, landfill, my old friend. But what I want to do probably is, wow, we're gonna need to get this stuff all the way up there, or maybe like there for the bottom of the bus. Ugh. Probably I'm better off actually going up. You know what I need? I need radar. I need radars. That's what I really need. And I'm going to get some power poles as well. And let's see, I need a light out here. I probably should put lights on my hotbar. Oh yes, I have more hotbarness going on. Feeling hot today. Woo. Actually not as hot as yesterday. Okay, yes, it looks tasty, nice. Solar is good also. Grenade damage 1 is even better, but I don't have any military packs just now. Okay, anyway, we will get there. We will get there. But today's episode is primarily going to be concerned with, I think, getting this production up and running, because right now we're not actually doing much. We don't have enough. Okay, you guys are not full. I want to feed the grenade machine. But we were, oh yes, we were going to think about also getting more, what is this called? Energy, electricity. It's good stuff. Yeah, electricity is good stuff. Right, I'm going to feed all of this iron there. And it's got automatic that. I have grenades, thank you very much. Yeah, okay, this is looking all right. This is looking good. But, okay, well, this is actually backed up. And science is running at full pelt here. And it's just going slow. You know what I need? I need lab speed. Did I get lab speed? No, go. Please, let's go. Quick, quick. I don't want to build more labs. I want better lab speed, please. Okay. But this presents an interesting possibility, because I was going to put the steel on the bottom of the line, but if I bring the whole thing snaking up this way, then the steel can be over here and can kind of sneak through underneath, which is kind of nice. Right. Do we have radars? I have my radars. Yes, I do. I'm just going to put a few items on the tool belt here for now. Just lock those there for the moment. This can go here. I would like to start making steel, actually. That would be nice. Oh my goodness, the grenades. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I sense we might need a ton of landfill if we decide to do this. Let's see where we can put our radar so that it is kind of... Well, this is actually a good spot right here. Okay, grenades. Let's go. Okay, what do we got here? Sulfur. Lab research speed 2. Yes, yes, yes. That's in line with our goals here. That would be nice. Oh, yes. I'm so used to putting the shadows down in blueprint mode that it's kind of like, ah, yes. Of course, I could always just add more labs. Oh, my goodness. Sorry about that. That would be my Eleonora. Yeah, yes, Eleonora. What a good cat you are. She jumped at the window because a bird was impeding her view of the prairie or something like that. Anyway. Oh, my cat. But they do find birds extremely exciting, I have to say. They really do. Okay, so is that what we want? Yes, this is exactly what we want, because what we can do is zoom in here and take our belts and put a shadow of them over. And we can just say, or should we go all the way here and then fill this area? I think we can fill this area. I kind of want this as low as possible. All right, we'll keep on trucking along here, and we'll go and put down a second radar for this situation. Of course, my biggest fear is that I'll put the poles in the wrong place, which I probably will. Then I'll have to take them all up again. But I don't have any steel to create the upgraded power poles just yet, so we'll just have to just kind of suffer onward. It'll be fine. Maybe I'll get the robots to take them up. Okay, so where is this? Oh, why you do this to me thing? Okay, let's turn off this for a moment. Actually, we don't want to turn off that. Okay, just... We know this is going to have to go in any case. Right, very nice. Now, we were working on solar a little bit. I don't know if I'll go solar or nuclear, to be honest. We do have quite a nice nuclear patch, or a uranium ore patch right there. Oh, there we go, there we go, there we go. That's what we wanted, right? Yes, here. That's fine. That's perfect. Then we can plan properly from the universe without having to be on the ground. Oh, dear me, dear me, dear me. Okay. Okay, there we are. We can kind of look and see how this is going to go and figure out how much land filling we need to do. Jeez. It's not going to be that much over here, I think. So let's go to map mode, and we're going to do this. We're going to say, all right, the lowest tile of belt is going to be here. I know we can build here, here, and here, but let's just say here for fun's sake. Oh, look at that pole lineup. Hello. Good stuff there. We'll mark this here as well. That's good. Now I know where I can place my grenades. Carefully. There we go. Get a little bit of this. Hi there. Nice. Let's get logistics 2. Boom. Okay, so a lot of this area, which I had planned to use as the bridge, is not actually going to work, but that's okay. We're not that bothered. I do like that grenades do not destroy the ghost blueprints. That's fantastic. Of course, wouldn't make sense if they did, but I am thankful nonetheless. Oh my god, it's dark here. Hello, darkness. Not so much a friend. Right. So at this point, I think what we can do is just kind of take this up directly after the mall. That seems like a good time to take the materials upward, and then just kind of go to the left there. And we'll get a couple of lights here. We might just go beyond these power poles. That could be okay. There we are. Grenades that light up the night. Woohoo! Fantastic. Okay. And we'll just have that going that way. Okay, looks like we are still keeping up with science for now, which is good. So we're not actually using a lot of... Maybe we'll just use this episode to... because we're not short on anything. Yeah, we'll turn the bus. And we'll start landfilling that area. We're going to need 1,000,000 conveyor belts, of course. So let's go over here and grab some of these. And then my machines can start to make more. Let's have 1.5 rows of these. Oh, hello. I just completely removed that, right? I'm going to get some more research. And then here we go. We're going to turn the bus this way. By the way, I am quite a fan of turning the bus. I think it's kind of fun. It makes things interesting instead of having just sort of boring, all the same looking buses that are straight as an arrow. And yeah, straight can be okay, but I personally like when a bus has some character to it. I really do. Right, here we go. Okay, so that's going to be that. And then we're going to leave the 2 gap just in case we find we need to extend stuff for some reason. And this power pole is going to go. We're going to have to put these power poles in between the gaps. Ooh, mining productivity, that sounds nice. Though we probably, in all likelihood, will not need it. 1, 2, 3, and 4. There we go. Yeah, that's probably a waste of research, to be honest, but that's okay. Alright, so then we're going to have green circuits B. 1, 2, gap. Nice. Yeah, I rarely see anybody in any playthroughs ever turn the bus. They always landfill. And it's like, okay. Oh, you know what? I messed this up. Look at that. I did not account for the second space there. That was my fault. Okay, we'll go this way. And then we'll figure out, we need the 4 lanes on the bottom that are empty at the moment for steel, and also for coal and bricks and things. Okay, and these are going to go here. Oh, no, not that way. No, please, do not, do not, do not. I'm going to have these 4 here. 2, 4, there we go. These are going to be the empty ones so far. Now these, the blue or the greens are going to go there. Then we'll have the copper or iron and then copper. There we are. Very nice. There we go. Cool. I really do wish I had robots at this point because there's a lot of just belts going on. Not particularly difficult work to do, but yeah, it's, you know, it could stand some improvement for sure. Do we need this to get to... I don't think so. I don't actually think we need any of this. Okay, so we don't even need lasers. That's just fine that we don't have them then. Modules we will need later. Flammables... we need them for the rocket, so let's get those for now. And if we really get bored, which I don't anticipate happening, we can always go and build a something. We can go and set all the trees on fire, which might not be the best idea, admittedly. But then we don't care about pollution because it's turned off. I'm not bothered about it at all. Now trains, do we want any trains? I don't know. We can start the train research. But I don't know if we're going to use trains in the playthrough at all. Because right now belts are pretty much, they are good enough. I mean, I don't anticipate making a mega base. The idea of this playthrough is basically just to get a moderate-sized factory built. Oh, excuse me, that does not go there. Alright, there we go. There we go. Okay, and we're ready to turn the bus. I mean, we have turned the bus. Haha. Hello. Oh, and there's fish there. Hello, fish. Right, so I'm going to see if we can use the old landfill trick to save on landfill. I don't know if it will work, but we're going to try it. Okay, proceed. Go. No, no thanks. We're okay. That's very nice. Very, very nice. Okay. I need to make my rail tutorials as well. I know a lot of people have been asking for them, So I will get those sorted out soon. This might actually be a good spot to add the coal onto the bus, now that I'm thinking about it. Just kind of like, okay, we're done, and call that good. Is this the actual number of belts I have, or just in the stack? No, it's just in the stack. Okay, that's just fine. I have to say that I am quite delighted about... Yes, I know about this. Thank you very much. I was delighted about something before my brain fell out. Right. So let's go get the landfill. Oh, excuse me. Trees. Too many trees. Take this out. Yeah, this actually might be a good spot to actually add the coal onto the bus since we're not using that area. Okay, now we're having a shortfall. Now we see all of these problems happening. Okay, let's go get the landfill real quick. And then we might actually start doing... Oh, there's the landfill right there. Yeah, getting more of the iron put out because right now we don't have enough. We clearly do not have enough. Okay, so the landfill trick... it used to work anyway. I don't know if it works right now, but we're gonna check it. Engines, yeah, that's good. Yeah, hi, thanks. Is there a way to turn this off from popping every time I get this? Anyway, there used to be a trick whereby you could use one piece of landfill and you increase the size. This is the same with flooring with the plus and minus on your numpad. But you could put one down and it would go from both sides. So I don't know if that's still applicable or not. Yeah, because this is going to give me both of these here, which is nice. Okay, but that one is not. So where's the landfill? Hello? Yes, come back. Okay, so that's going to be fine. But basically, it's kind of cheaty. Yeah. So I'm putting it up here, which is going to give me these two. So basically you could do it just every other thing and still only use one piece of landfill. And let me check on this again. I don't know. Man, it's dark. Come on, and I have no lights here. So I don't need it there, but I could use it here. 6, 5, yes, you can still use it this way. So basically you just do... Yeah, that's what I wanted. There we go. Run across like this. Hey grenades, how you doing? Need your services, thank you very much. And of course, I have now caused myself more work by damaging these belts. Drat. Okay. And landfill again. Put this on my hotbar because I'm tired of grabbing it from my inventory. Okay, there we are. There we go. I do want... Oh, okay. I have used up every single belt in my inventory, including those that I damaged previously with the grenades from way long time ago, as I recall. So let's go and get some more belts. Glad I did increase the production there, because that's pretty useful. Okay, over 1,000. Thank you, Mall. I love shopping here. You are very efficient. But yeah, you could use the giant paintbrush like this, but then you're going to use all those squares of landfill. It's actually much more economical to just do one row at a time and skip rows. Which is, I'm delighted to see that this works again. Yay. But it's not actually that much. For huge areas, and if you have plenty of production, yeah, you might as well do it that way. Stack inserter. Yeah, that's good. We like stack inserters. But right now, I don't actually have that much production. So we're just going to have to wing it for now. Because I don't really want to wait for it. I really do not want to wait for it. Okay, okay. And this is just a little bit of a mess there. Right. Grenades. Hello. Boom. I wonder if you could kill fish. You can kill fish. You can kill fish with grenades. This poor fish. Pardon me, fish. I apologize for taking it out on your brethren. Aha, and we're going to need this area down here as well. So a lot of people ask me, why don't you like landfill? I don't like landfill because if you look at the map, we have now this straight, horrible straightness, and it's just sad. It's very, very sad to me because I like natural coastlines. I think they look quite pretty. I think the devs have gone to a great deal of trouble to make them look very nice. And so when you have this like really bad straightness here, it's just kind of like, oh, you feel sad about it. I feel sad about it anyway. So that's why I don't like using landfill in most of my playthroughs. But in this case, I really liked the idea of the island, even though we're not using it. But I also wanted to give you guys the map exchange strings. So in case you are playing with biters, you have this really nice defensible area which you would spawn on. So that's part of the reason for that. Okay, let's go down here. I'm going to make the iron lines go in here, and we will soon be very ready to actually do some production on the mainland here, which is kind of nice. We're going to have all that available to us, that land, and we're certainly grateful for the rest of this space, because clearly our island is not near big enough for what we are needing for our particular production. I may indeed move the steel. Maybe I should move the steel out here instead. There's a lot of stuff. Well, I could put a lot of steel up here, actually. I could put the steel. All of this could be steel there. Maybe that's a better thing to do. What, do we have steel furnaces yet? No, we don't. Why do not we? Oh, my goodness. Talk about being remiss. Oh-ho. All right, we're going to get some of this. Just take these couple of belts this way. We don't actually need the grenades just yet. I wonder if I do... okay, I do actually need the... I was thinking, do I need military science? But yes, you do need military science to get the rocket, I believe. Because it has... yeah, it requires military science, but also the rocket bits do. The rocket technology, I should say. Okay, so now we have a severe shortfall of stuff, which I think this is going to be our priority #1 for the next episode. So thank you so very much for joining me. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you next time.